In this video, I'm going to share with you the highest paying small business ideas for Christian women. That's right. If you're here, you're probably a Christian woman who's probably maybe in a 9-to-5, have a successful career. You probably love it, but you're like, hey, I want to start building my business. Or maybe you're probably like, I just want to make some side income. Well, welcome to my channel. My name is Dee Giles, where I am a wealth and transformation coach. My goal here is to be able to help women to really just make some money. And not only that, build the business that God has called them to build and walk a life of purpose and success. And so if you're here, welcome in. Go ahead and leave a comment down below and tell me where you're coming from. But most importantly, I want to share something with you really quick before we dive into these ideas. 70% of you who watch this channel don't subscribe. Can you believe that? It always blows my mind how many people click on videos, watch the videos, and are, really blessed by the videos, but at the same time, they don't subscribe. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and become a part of this wonderful community of women who want to succeed. All right, so now that you're here, let's get started. Listen, if you haven't take a look around you yet, I want to share something that's really important with you. If you haven't realized, the digital space is growing at an accelerated space. I mean, you can sell courses, you can sell purses, you can do whatever you need to do online while still maintaining a 9-to-5. And as beautiful as that is, I want to share something with you. Come a little closer. Just a little closer, my sister. I want to share something with you that's absolutely going to blow your mind. And what it is the educational niche. Yes, it is taking your expertise, something that you love to do, you love to teach, that you have an authority in, and you're like, you know what? You take that and you start teaching someone else. You're probably like, what in the world are you talking about? I'm talking about the coaches, the consultants out there. You can do some of that while you are actually in your 9-to-5. This way, you don't lose the security of your 9-to-5, but you can start building your coaching business on the side. You're probably like, what does this look like? I'm going to give you an example. So one of the examples I have is, let's just say someone says, hey, I am great at dancing and I love teaching people how to dance. I actually had a dance studio before, but I decided to go back to the 9-to-5 that I have because I didn't want to be in a brick and mortar. I wanted to have some freedom. Let me tell you what you can do. This one person can go and they can say, hey, I'm going to take my expertise and put it online. You want to know why online? Because there is a bigger pool of people literally that is waiting for you to make an offer. That's all they're waiting for, ladies. Make them the offer. Don't hold back this year. So let's just say, for example, she's like, I want to do some dance coaching. And she decides she's going to build an offer for coaching dance. Now, this is going to be beautiful. And it might take some time, and that's okay, because it's going to be right now just something she's working on the side. But she's still going to build a plan for it, a wonderful plan, right? And this plan might include possibly coaching or possibly creating a course. Or maybe she just says, I just want to create a course. You can actually go either way. But let's stick to coaching just for now, just to make it really simple. All right? So our friend, we'll call her Danielle. Y'all say Danielle with me. All right. So Danielle here is a dance coach. She's looking for people who probably want to, probably lose some weight or just work out from home, or maybe want to work out with their friends from home, but don't want to go to the dance studio. There's a lot of us who are busy moms, and we don't necessarily want to go to the gym all the time. She is building her offer, right? And even to build your offer, that takes a little bit of experience, but it's really knowing what the people want, what the market wants, because the market dictates how your offer is, so you can give the people what they need, all right? The next step that Danielle is going to do is so this was step one. Step two is Danielle is actually going to figure out her target audience. We talked about this a little bit. Danielle's target audience might be The mom who's at home might be a stay-at-home mom who's saying, hey, I'm busy, my kids are at home, or maybe I just had a kid, and guess what? I want to be home and I want to dance. I want to get my rhythm back a little bit. That might be Danielle's target audience. It might be a woman who's probably, let's just say 27, between 27 and maybe 40, and she wants to work out from home. And Danielle's like, that's the person that I want to speak to. Now that she has identified her target audience, this is what's going to be beautiful. I'm going to put it all together for you to show you that this is one of the ways that you can make some money on the side. Because even if you have that 9 to 5, you don't necessarily have to leave because this is all digital. That's the beautiful part. And I'm going to show you how to do it. All right. So she got her target audience. That's number 2. Now, number 3, because she knows what she's going to offer, she knows her target audience, she's also going to get clear on her messaging. If you guys are understanding this, I want you to go ahead and leave me a comment down below. If you have thought for a moment and said, hey, I want to build an online business and I don't want it to require all of my time, but I know it's going to take a little something and I'm willing to go the extra mile for it. So go ahead and leave a comment down below because I want to read your comments, okay? So she's going to have to get clear on her messaging. What does this mean? Her messaging is the words that she used to actually attract her ideal clients. Listen, y'all, we are Christian women and we have beautiful gifts and talents that God has entrusted us with. He has given to us, and you are to steward that. But sometimes when you're sitting in a 9 to 5, sometimes some of those gifts get a little suppressed, right? You're trying to use it, but it's not all there. So one of the ways to really start exploring the gifts and talents that God has given you is to really start to build something on the side here. All right, so look at this. You get your messaging, and let's just say she's talking to these women and she's just like, hey, if you are a woman who's at home and you still want to have some rhythm, or maybe you just feel a little rusty, but you don't like to lift weights, but you probably want to, get some movement going on so you can be healthy and mobile, I have a program just for you. That can be for that woman. Or she might be a whole different dance instructor. There's ballet, there's bar, there's all of these wonderful things. But that is the messaging. Now that she has the offer, she knows her target audience, her messaging. What's beautiful about this part here is she can go if she wants to and she can start creating reels. You can start creating YouTube content for the woman that you want to attract. That's wonderful, but that's not going to get you the sales. But what it is going to do is get you the content for people to keep on watching you. If you understand what I'm saying, say I got it. All right. I just want y'all to understand really quick because it's about to get juicy. So now that she's got all of this together and she knows who she's talking to, this is where the big part comes in, and it's the sales. Somebody say sales, and that's step 4. I'm going to put it right here so y'all can see it. Sales. This is where we start getting into the nitty gritty in business. I want to share something with you guys really, really quick. So I remember that I made $15K. Somebody say 15. 15,000 in 1 week. Literally, not even trying really, really hard, just using my expertise in my niche to coach some women. Literally 15K. Probably like, how did you do that? I did this. I built an offer. I knew my target audience and I knew the messaging. I knew the call out. So I did this reel, right? And I put it on Instagram. And all of a sudden I was like, look, if this resonates with you, give me a follow. Give me a follow. And all of a sudden, these women started following me, literally. And so what began to happen was I would have these conversations with them. Somebody say conversation, because sales require us to be really personable and have conversations with people. A lot of times when we hear sales, we're like, I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to feel like I need something from you. No, sales is service. Somebody say it. Sales is service. You ladies, as my Christian ladies, I want you to know this right here. We are called to serve. So when you are selling, it's serving at like the highest level, because if you're going to leverage your expertise, you're actually trying to help someone, right, with the gifts that you have. So sales. All right. So I went into my inbox and I was having these conversations with these people because they wanted to see what I had to offer. And I presented my offer to them within the conversation, and there I was able to close them. All right. But there's something more beautiful than that that's actually going to really, really help you. Okay. All of this is great. Now you're like, hey, how do I make it to where, I grow? The income starts to really grow. Like, how did you do it, D, to where you had 15K in 1 week? Are you ready? Because I'm telling y'all, this is going to blow your mind. And it was called systems. That's number 5. It's the biggest thing for me. And it's systems. All right. Listen, I'm going to give y'all the details. There's no need to hide anything from y'all. There's something wonderful nowadays called ManyChat. You literally can use ManyChat on Instagram to have conversations with people that will lead them to your website, your funnel, your page, whatever you choose to use. This is what I mean by systems. When I say systems, it's not just, okay, I'm going to get ManyChat, but I have nowhere to lead them to. This is what the whole purpose of building an offer is. There's a wonderful page that people can go to and they're like, I want what this woman has to offer me, because it is done with excellence, because we're kingdom women, right? It's done with excellence and I need it. This is the beautiful thing. Now, let's just say you're like, D, hold on, wait a minute. The coaching arena is not for me. I love what you're saying, but I have my 9 to 5 and I just don't feel like coaching would be for me. Maybe I want to do something else that won't require so much time. Well, I will say this. You do have the ability to coach to where you're probably coaching 1 time a week or bi-weekly. You get to set the rules when you are the expertise. All right? I'm just going to let you know that. But number 2, the other way you can go is create a course. Let me hear you. Create the course. All right? You've been waiting for so long. You've been sitting. I've heard women say for so long, hey, I'm going to create this course and tell women how to do X, Y, and Z. Maybe you're a homeschool mother like me and someone needs your expertise on homeschooling. I remember scrolling on YouTube. I mean, like, because that's the information like arena, right? And I'm like scrolling on, what books I need for my kids and, systems and what type of homeschooling do I need to do? And I was like, oh my God, if someone just had a course, it would just be like a one-stop shop, because I am an extreme researcher, right? So there's someone out there that's waiting for you to create something that is not, and when I say a course, that is not like 6-hour course just on homeschooling. The people don't want to see that. They want what they want. So I'm encouraging you. You can do coaching or you can create courses that people want. The market dictates. This is the way. I'm telling you, you don't have to leave your 9 to 5. You can make passive income right now, like starting, let's just say 3-4 weeks if you want to. Absolutely right now, just doing what I taught you to do right here. Build your offer. Someone's like, well, I don't know how to build an offer. There's so many ways you can build an offer now. There's, of course, you can get a coach. I think that's the best way, because a lot of people go AI. And as much as you can go AI, I want you to come in. Look at me as I'm saying this. As much as you can go into AI, nothing beats having the eyes and brain of an expertise who has done this over and over and over again. Nothing. You see, I still gave you a tip. You can go ahead and do that. But I'm telling you, nothing beats having the eye of an expertise that can help you do this. And that is where this is going to lead me to. All right. In the description box down below, I have a link that you can, if you want to, go ahead and click on that link, and it's going to take you to an application to be able to work with me. You're like, what? Yes, to be able to work with me. But I am going to share this with you. Listen carefully. I don't work with everyone, and that is for a purpose. I work with high-achieving women, high-achieving Christian women who actually want to build, who actually want to start working on their assignment instead of just, being stuck somewhere. I want to work with the woman who says, I'm ready to go to the next level in my life, in the next level in my business. So if you believe that you may be the right fit, this application is going to tell us all, right? So all you have to do is go ahead and click on the link below. And as you click there, it's going to take you through, just a few questions that will see if you are the right candidate to work with us. Because I'm telling you, we've worked with several men and women, but this program is dedicated for women. We've worked with so many people to where we've helped them do all of these, build their offer, find their target audience, get their messaging down pat, get better at sales to where they're not afraid at sales, and get some systems. Like my husband is like amazing when it comes to systems, right? And so I want to be able to help women build. I want to be able to help women who say, D, I am not afraid of investing in myself this season. It's super important. But ladies, I don't want you to sit back. There's so many ways this year to not be stuck somewhere that you don't want to be stuck at. Or maybe you love your job and you're like, D, I just need to make some extra money. And then maybe it might turn into my main thing. And that's okay. And this is for you too. There's nothing better than learning new skills that will take your life to the next level. So I want to encourage you today, all right, to do what you need to do and say, what is my expertise? What am I good at? What are the dreams that I have been sitting on? And I know that I want to go to the next level with. Listen, if you don't know, I had wrote this book, Next Level You, and it's to program women's mind for 7-figure success. This is what I'm about. Why? Because there's people out there making money and sometimes we are sleeping. You can actually find this book on Amazon. All right. There's people out there making money and we are sleeping on it. I'm not saying God has called everyone to be an entrepreneur, but if you're here and you clicked on this, that's because you are interested. Well, I just want to say thank you for being with me today. And if you loved this today, this content, what you watched, this video, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also leave me a comment down below, maybe for some future videos. All right, you have a good one.